Hi everyone, my name is Tema Maningela and welcome to my YouTube channel. So in this channel we do things, we look at tech, we look at books, we look at food, we look at makeup and beauty. We also look at writing because I'm also an author on an app called Stream, and I have two books there, which one is complete as of now and it's titled Sleeping My Way Into Your Heart. The other one is titled Saving the Devilishly Handsome Doctor. And you don't want to miss these books, guys. Please go and Dream and search Tema Manigela or search by the titles of these books. You will not regret it because they are absolutely delicious. Anyways, moving on to the video of today. So I recorded this video before, I think 10 minutes ago, and I was speaking so fast I couldn't breathe all throughout the video, so I was taking deep breaths all throughout, and it wasn't good, and I think I'm doing it again. Oh my god. Anyways, in this video we'll be looking at essentials you need when you are moving into your dorm room or your college room or your university room. I don't know what else they call it. So there are a lot of things. Most of us just work on a budget and a lot of things you can buy. So I just want to limit. I am doing it again. I am breathing too loud. Anyways, okay. So there are things you need when you go there. So I just want to limit your list so that you do not buy a lot of things that you will not need. Anyways, so the first thing on my list, I hope this video doesn't bore you guys. The first thing on my list is flip-flops. You need flip-flops, and okay, if not flip-flops, you need plastic slides, and I would suggest you get 2 pairs of that. So you need this. I'm breathing too loud. You need this for when you're going to your shower to bathe, because it's a public shower and a lot of people are using it. You just can't go in there with your feet because you'll get an infection, a foot fungus or something. You need to go there with your flip-flops, which is something I was not used to, because at home I just go on my feet and it's I don't care. Anyways, you need that, and you also need a spare because they can tear at any time and you'll find yourself with nothing to go bathe with when you go into your shower. And I don't know if this happened to everyone, but when I got to varsity, I was suddenly wearing flip-flops everywhere. I even went to town wearing flip-flops. I was just I didn't care. I was going to class wearing flip-flops. I was going to town. So you need 2 pairs, one for walking and one for showering, and then another spare for showering. So next to that, let me take this off my list. I have a list, guys. I wrote a whole list, but because I did this video before, I've already ticked. I'm just going to do double ticks now. The next thing you need is a bucket of water. You need a bucket of water. I have a 10-liter here with me, so I brought it from home. Okay, I should have bought it. So what happens is sometimes there's water lake. Oh god, English is not my language. There's lake of water. Sometimes water shortage. Thank you. Sometimes there's water shortage and water runs out. So in my school, I don't know what happens at your school. We have tanks, which from different blocks, we have tanks whereby they store water for the situations. But you find that when you wake up, the line is so long, people have their buckets and they're just waiting there. You'll get late to class, so you can use the water that you stored in your bucket. So when you get to school, fill this bucket up with water and store it with water in your room. So when there's no water, you just wake up, you bathe, and you do whatever you're doing. When the water is finished, you can go and line up later or when you have time, so that you're not late for class. You also need a towel. When you're going to bathe, you need a towel. This towel you will wrap around your body when you're going there. And also the curtain towels, shower curtains in the bathrooms. In our bathrooms, they're usually so tiny, so when you're bathing, someone can just pass and see your body naked. So you take this towel and hang it on the rake that is holding the shower curtain, so it closes the space that is left out by the shower curtain, so that no one can see you when you're bathing. It's not comfortable. And then we also need, I said I'd be double tapping. You also need a bathing dish. When there's no water, this is where you wash your body, you bathe. And when you have clothes, this is where you wash your clothes when you're washing on the weekends. For those of us who wash our clothes, hand washing. So you also need a dish for dishes. This is where you store your dirty dishes, or and where you wash your dirty dishes. So I have mine here. It's pink. It's tiny. I actually have a cup in here. So I wash my dishes here and I rinse them. You also need a washcloth, a dish washcloth. Where is mine? I can't see it. It's in the dish. So you'll use this to wash your dishes when you're washing dishes, or when you're wiping your desk, or you're wiping your fridge if you have a fridge. So yeah, I'm lost now. A bathing dish, I said it. You also need a water bottle. You need a water bottle because when you're feeling like you are thirsty, you can't just always carry your glass and go out to collect water outside, come back and drink. You need to have stored water in your room so that when you're thirsty at night or during the day, you just take your water bottle and drink. So after that, I did talk about a towel, right? After that, you need at least 1 spoon, 1 plate, 1 dish, 1 spoon, 1 plate, 1 bowl, 1 knife, 1 fork, 1 teaspoon. What am I leaving out? 1 knife, or 2 knives, 1 to open canned food, and 1 to slice bread or something. So they will have different textures because they are for different things. So you need that. That's at least, you need to at least have one of each. And if you have some spare cash, you can buy 2 of each, because you may have a visitor and they may also need a plate of their own to eat besides you. So you also need tissue or toilet paper. So in our school, they provide us with 1 roll per week, but personally that is not enough for me because I use tissue a lot. I don't even know what to do with it, but I use tissue a lot. So you should buy your own so that you're always covered, and you don't want to need something at school and you don't have it, so you keep asking people. That is not nice. That is never nice. So these are things that are essential. You just can't live without, I think. You also need to buy a toilet seat cover. This is what I'm talking about. So you put this on the toilet seat because you'll be using a public toilet. The toilets will be used by many people. So you need this to put on the toilet seat because listen, I've found people who have peed on the toilet seats. I've seen people who have pooed on the toilet seats. I've once found blood, menstrual blood. I went there to take a pee and I found menstrual blood all over the seat. It was bad. So you don't know what people are doing on those seats, so you just need this so that you don't get infections and get fungus or something on your private parts. So you also need a kettle, or is it called a kettle? I feel like a kettle is the one you put on the stove, the one with the handle. But this is what I'm talking about. You also need a kettle. This is what you use to boil water and to warm up your things, because at my school they do not allow. Did I already say that? I'm not sure. They do not allow things that could cause a fire or use a lot of electricity. So you don't allow a microwave, a plate or hot plate or whatever, and a heater. They do not allow this thing. So you just need to compromise. You always have to survive on fast food or foods that you can just make up easily, like noodles. So you use your kettle to boil up your water when there's no water, so you can bathe, or when you're making tea, or when you need warm water, or when you're warming things up like milk. So I wasn't double taking here, so I'm not sure what I've covered and what I've not. And then you need a tumbler, because the schools differ. Because for me, I don't have stove or microwave. This is what I use to warm up my meat or my milk. So I just pour my milk in this tumbler and I close it like this, and then I put it in the kettle that is half filled with water, and I let the kettle boil for some time, and then my milk is warmed up just like that, so that I can eat my flakes or my cereal. So you also need hooks. Hooks is where you wash your bathing clothes, your underwear. So other people usually hang them in the washing line outside, like where you hang your washing to dry. So I can't do that because people just walk around and just like, why is the underwear so big? Why is the underwear like that? Like I just, why is she wearing such old underwear? People are always criticizing. I just don't want that. My underwear are private. my bras are private, so I hang them in my room. So I buy hooks and stick them on my wardrobe or my shelf somewhere, but I make sure that I put the hooks where the sun can reach so that germs can be killed in my underwear, so that I don't get infections. And you should always keep your windows open so that there's air ventilation, so that your room doesn't get stuffy and smell like damp or something. So you also need a blanket for when it's cold, and your bedding, of course. And then you also need a broom. So for us, we have cleaning ladies outside, cleaning women or help. So when you need to brush your room or to clean your room, you always have to go to them and just be like, hi, sorry, can I borrow your room? And sometimes they're not there, like on weekends, and sometimes they're just moody. They just look at you like, what do you want? Like, girl, what do you want from me? So you don't want the drama. So you should have your broom in your room so that you can sweep when it's dirty, or you can clean your rag perfectly. And then you have to have a toiletry bag. So you have to have a toiletry bag. If you can't afford a toiletry bag, or you don't have a toiletry bag, I usually use this. There's things that look like this, and yeah, I bought this from Pep stores. I put all my stuff in there, and then I go to bath. It usually had a handle, but it broke because I put too much stuff there and it got heavy, so it broke. But that, and then I don't know what else. I think I've covered everything. And then yeah, I've covered everything. So now we will move on to food essentials. So food essentials, this is food that you need to buy to survive. You won't die, but if you have like a tight budget, or you have limited money. So usually my dad is just always saying I won't spend more than 600 or 400. So I usually have a tight budget, and yeah, so I buy only the essential things. So the first thing on my list is bread, or if you don't eat bread, you can eat rolls or something like that, but you need it so that you can make your toast, or when you don't feel like eating cereal. The second thing is cheese. For me, I like cheese. I used to buy polony, but I didn't eat it that much. I didn't like it that much. So after the first week, I was just like, okay, I can't keep eating it. So my roomie used to eat it, so I stopped, like, because I didn't eat it and it's expensive. So I usually eat cheese, but if you eat polony, you can also buy polony, or buy, what's the other thing they put in bread? I forgot because I only eat cheese. Anyways, any substitute that falls in that line, you can buy that. Or you need to also buy cornflakes or cereal. Whatever cereal you eat, buy it. I ate cereal for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. Like I just ate my lunch and the cereal. I was just eating cereal here, and I ate my milk was cold because I was lazy to warm it up. So cereal is life. We survive. We are broke as hell. Students are always broke as hell, so we survive. So cereal. And then you need your milk when you eat your cereal, or when you're making coffee. And then you have juice. I personally don't like juice because it causes me to have like headaches and all that, get sick with too much sugar taken. So I don't really drink it, but sometimes I just don't feel like drinking water or coffee all the time, so I need something else. So that's when I drink it. I have Oros there, and my friend likes it, so yeah. Oh, for when I'm having guests, I can pour them juice. And then you also need to have a dishwashing soap. I don't know if I mentioned this on the essential things, but you also need dishwashing soap, or your liquid soap for when you're washing your dishes. This is essential because you don't want your dishes to be dirty, girl. You need to be cleaner. And then to buy your milk powder or coffee. I personally can't survive without coffee because I have long nights ahead of me. I study a lot. I don't like wasting time, so I only sleep the hours I need. My body needs. I sleep 6 hours or 7 hours. The rest, I just have to stay up, work on my books, or do my schoolwork, or just be productive and not waste time, because time wasted can never be regained. If you don't drink coffee, you can have tea bags. You need to buy sugar. You need to buy your toiletries, guys, because we don't want you going around, with smelling under armpits. No, you need to buy toiletries. You buy your toothpaste, buy your roll-on or deodorant spray, and you need to buy noodles. Noodles are life in varsity. Anyways, in my varsity, noodles are live because they take 5 minutes. They're like ready to go. They're like easily made. If you rush into class, you can just do it. Eat, and then go back to class. And when you study at night, you can just do it. It's go back to studying. And they're fast. And you don't need a stove or microwave. You just pour hot water and you eat. So you also need salt. Personally, I buy food like from the gate. So you find that sometimes the food is and it doesn't have salt, so you need it, because I can't eat food that's not salty enough. And then you need your paste. I have peanut butter there, but I don't usually use it because I don't like it. When I'm eating bread, I usually just make toast, so that's it. You need your paste, and then you can buy junk if you have extra money. Personally, I don't buy junk because I finish junk on the first day when I get to school. I used to buy junk. I used to buy 3 packets of chips, biscuits. The first day when I get there, I'll eat the packets of chips, 1 packet of chips, the big ones, like the 125 grams. I will eat it all and I'll finish it. I don't have a problem with finishing a whole pack of chips. And when I say chips, I mean crisps or something, knickknacks, whatever, Simba chips, knickknacks, whatever. I eat that, and then I eat the box of biscuits, and then I eat the yogurt. So by the end of the week, my junk will be gone. While the junk costs maybe like 100 emalangeni or 200 emalangeni, it takes a huge chunk of your money budget when you just, personally, I just rubbish it. I just eat through it. So I feel like it's a waste for me. But if you feel like you can buy it, it's not a matter. So I think that's all. So for food, I said bread, cheese, cereal, milk, juice, coffee or tea bags, sugar, toiletries, noodles, paste, salt, and lastly junk with an exclamation mark. So that's it. I usually buy that. That's my list. I usually go with that list, and it usually never passes more than 500, which is less than $50. It's probably just like $30 US dollars. It doesn't pass 500 in Malangeni. Yeah. So if you have a tight budget and you feel like you don't know what to buy, you don't want to leave stuff that is important to you, so this is the list for it. And the essentials, I mentioned it first. You need those things. You can't go without those things. I dare you to try. But you can't go without those things. You need those things that are essential. So anyway, the essential for me, I don't know for you. I hope this list has helped you. I hope this all has helped you, and I wish you good luck on your studies, and I hope you enjoy your time in varsity, because do not waste time harboring in your room. Enjoy varsity. By enjoy varsity, I don't mean go partying. If you like reading books, go read your books in the library. Just have fun, meet friends, talk, and enjoy your vars life. And don't always sit in a corner in your room, and don't just enjoy. Do activities. Like if there's a freshers ball, go to the freshers ball. Don't drink. If you don't drink, don't drink. Just go there, attend, dance, sing, meet new people, meet new friends. So that's it. I wish you all the best in your studies, and have a great varsity year, and get that college year. Yeah, get that degree, get that certificate, get that diploma, get that PhD, whatever, and have a great life. So watch out for my next video. I'll be with my old roommates, and we'll be talking about our experience living in a common room with 3 other girls, and also being roommates, because we also shared double together, being roommates, and things you should do and never do when you have a roommate, so that you can have a great stay. Thank you so much. Watch out for my new videos, my other videos, and goodbye.